Hello, everybody, and good afternoon. It's Fox here with yet another Morris Costumes video. This time, it's a little more exciting. Oh, I mean, everyone loves a good old excitement because I sure do. This is basically me breaking down some photos that were revealed by a Morris Costumes employee. No, it's gonna be a little chippity choppity here and there because I'm going to end it, put on the photos, start it, end it, put on photos, start it, end it, yada yada yada. So it's very clean transitions. But I'm going to break down these photos bit by bit and talk about everything we see. So I hope you all enjoy this video ahead of time. Let's get into this. So the first thing I do want to go over here, it's nothing too horribly crazy or impressive. It's actually the fact that Morris Costumes is now officially featuring Techy design products. Now, as far as I can see, there are there are 4 new Techy items that I can see, which are the Sitting Scarecrow, John Doe without the blood. In the back, you can see Hanging Surprise Scarecrow. And you can only see a little bit of this animatronic, but I know exactly who it is. The Morris Sitting Scarewitch. If you guys don't know what that looks like, it is basically Sitting Scarewitch, but with Haunting Harriet's face. I can see your hand right behind the horse. And I believe there's also a jumping spider behind John Doe. Now that I'm really looking at it, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that is a jumping spider. So it's confirmed 100,000% that Techy Toys and Morris Costumes are now officially in cahoots, and that Morris is now showing off their products. This, in my opinion, is a big step for Techy. So to Techy and Morris, cheers to you, mates. I'm very happy for you all, and I cannot wait to see what you guys do in the future. I do hope these items do get greenlisted, although I think they already are. I think they're already just fine. But I still wanted to share this because this is technically new to the expo and is something that me and some other haunters did not necessarily think was going to happen, but I thought, oh, it could happen, So definitely really excited about this little piece. So these next items, though you may not be able to notice all of them, but one of the biggest ones that really stands out is the zombie on a horse. Now, I think a lot of us recognize that specific horse from the Home Depot, which was widely assumed to have been Pan-Asian, but is in fact a Seasonal Visions product. So on that we see kind of the basic Seasonal Visions zombie character, the heavily decayed skull, which we've seen on Crouching Bones, Twitching Corpse, Cauldron Creeper, Twitching Ghoul. Sure there might be the hanging zombie head. What else has there been? Crawling Corpse, and probably a few others that I just really can't remember. I have no idea what this thing does. I couldn't even guess. It probably has a moving mouth and a moving head. And probably the horse. I think the horse's legs do kick up. The horse's head moves. That's pretty cool. Not my absolute favorite, but I do like that. I do like that they used that character on it too. And right below the horse's head is actually a tug-of-war prop. Now, for some whatever reason, I thought it was going to be a werewolf. I saw brown, like, oh, werewolf! No, I got the horse's head mixed up. My bad. I am assuming by the red and white striped shirt that it is most likely a new tug-of-war clown. Will this be Skeevy and Cheddar's made once again? Or will it be something unique? Only one way to find out. And then, in between the horse and the actual corpse, you see 2 push dolls. Ooh, I am very excited about this. There's one on the top is green and black. Definitely a clown. I'm thinking it might be a Cheddar's. Push doll. If you don't know who Cheddar's is the tug-of-war clown with the long nose with the stripes on it. The striped colored clown. I'm guessing that's a green colored Cheddar's. And right below that is a KG. Now, I love KG's design. I love it a lot. So, say that they're making a push doll variant of that, really excites me. That's something I'm totally getting. I already love Cagey enough. Give me a push doll version. Push doll version. Hell yeah, I'm gonna buy that. I'm really excited now. Man, I've never been excited for a push doll before. So that's this little segment. So here we have 3 brand new animatronics. Definitely all 3 of them are very large. So on the very far left, if I got my lefts and rights right, I don't know, I'm dumb sometimes, is a zombie version, which I had mentioned in my last video, of the Archway Clown. Next to that is some Reaper that really reminds me of Towering Jowco Man. And then besides them is that one clown whose names I always forget, but then randomly popped into my head. I don't know what's wrong with me. So obviously we have seen the Underworld Clown. There we go. We have seen the Underworld Clown already, but now we get to see him, kind of his proportions. So I thought he's going to be 7 feet tall, but he may actually not be that tall. Because I'm assuming the Reaper right next to him is about 7.5 feet tall. The Reaper's interesting. I want to get into that. The Reaper is very interesting. The head is very weird. It's very elongated. Very interesting choice. Though I don't necessarily hate it, but very interesting. Really reminds me of the classic Seasonal Visions Hanging Reaper. Not the Door Reaper, but the actual Hanging Reaper with the elongated face. That reminds me so much of that Reaper. I wonder if the skulls will light up too. Knowing Seasonal Visions, they probably will, which is kind of cool. I do like that. You know, it's funky, that's fresh. And we have the zombie. Not my absolute favorite, though the design and sculpt is pretty cool. He kind of looks like Eddie from Iron Maiden, which is interesting. Though I'm definitely not against that. I don't really know what the door or the entryway below him says, but that exists. Again, it's not my absolute favorite animatronic I've ever seen from Seasonal Visions, but it is still pretty cool. Getting a really good view of the doorway or entryway, props, whatever you want to call them, archways, their body proportions are really off. Their legs are super duper long, and they have a short torso that sticks out, which is interesting. But I think it's a stylistic thing more than like a practical type of deal. But these 3 overall are they're cool, they're funky, they're fresh. I don't think that Reaper's gonna get released. I'm sorry, folks. I don't know. I don't see that happening. Nor the zombie. Clown definitely gets released. A lot of people like clowns, you know, and it's a cool looking clown. But I don't think the zombie archway or that really weird, elongated headed Reaper are going to get released. And here we reach the final animatronic. This clown. This very interesting clown. So far, I'm really happy we have very few clowns and more just other stuff in the mix. Not counting the push dolls. I don't really consider those as like large, crazy clown characters. But this particular clown right here is very interesting. I'm sure a lot of other people haven't noticed that, but he has a cage on his back. Like he's carrying something. Now, I cannot see what is in that cage. I am assuming it is a child. Best guesstimate. But I do want to talk about the actual clown himself, because I do actually like this. So as of right now, it is unnamed, but we all are calling him the Hobo Clown, because he looks like a hobo. The Hobo Clown has long, beautiful blue hair. Mentioned it is pretty. Bushy blue eyebrows, and a very interesting clothing color scheme, which I'm all for that. It's not basic. Mr. Blue Clown here is carrying what looks like a cage. Unless that's just a cage chilling behind him. Highly unlikely, but you may never know. There's not a whole lot to say about this. It's not a good picture. I can't really see his face, but he looks like an old man. So, I definitely do like that. Not much to say about this guy. Again, it's just an interesting clown. I do look forward to seeing a video of this guy, which I probably will when more expo videos get released. So yeah. That's all for this video, guys. See ya.